The effects on freshmen and freshmen feeling comfortable here. We all know that kids suffer through that syndrome of small fish in a big ocean when they get to high school. And through the freshman year, we traditionally always struggle with about 25% of our kids. Between attendance and academic issues and just basic behavior issues. And I just knew that if we could couple them up with upperclassmen where they would feel comfortable, that we would be able to tackle a lot of that. We don't have strong data right now because we're only finishing the year, but I could tell you discipline-wise, which is something that we deal with the most, that our freshman referrals have dropped by half this year. So it's been a wonderful program.
From one year to the next, and from one year to the next, I'm juxtaposing a year that we didn't have PGC and a year that the first year that PGC was introduced to the school. There was greater awareness about credit accumulation, about high school graduation, and equally important, about college. Observing and spending time and interacting with high school juniors and seniors who come from the same neighborhoods as they do, who are now struggling with college applications and visiting colleges and exploring different opportunities. That interaction, that cross-pollination, actually strengthened a college-bound culture that we were attempting to construct. It's one thing to have an adult community that is constantly celebrating the virtues of acquiring a college degree and celebrating the experience of going to college. We certainly need that. That's part of the foundation of a college-bound culture. But that college-bound culture becomes far more authentic when you have students in the same school at different places of their high school careers, speaking about college and speaking about the importance of their high school career and their courses to students that are beginning that journey. The conversations that occur, again, for instance, older students reminding younger students, you've got to take advantage of every opportunity. You've got to participate in after-school activities. You've got to make sure that your GPA or your average is sufficiently high to make yourself marketable. And the ninth graders will say, well, why is that? And without hesitation, our PGC leaders are forthright in terms of sharing, look, I did enter into the college of my choice, or in some cases, I missed out, and I was told straight out, had my GPA been higher, had I had more extracurricular activities, had I practiced my interviewing skills in a far more in-depth way, I might have gotten in. And I don't want the same setbacks that I experienced for you to encounter. So again, it's created a level of true community and a college-bound culture that the adults can only take so far. The student leaders, the PGC leaders, have taken it to a whole different ball game.
I think this year's freshmen felt more comfortable in the school than other groups. Again, I only have anecdotal data, but from what I can see in the cafeteria, in the hallways, there's more comfort. Every year there's nonsense that goes around about Freshman Friday and, freshmen, you're going to get beat up on Fridays. I just didn't hear that this year. It never really happened, but, kind of the jokes went around. I don't hear them kind of doing the freshmen, like dissing each other. I don't hear that so much this year. So that would seem definitely like a win.
We've had some freshmen come to our peer leaders with personal issues at home. One that went as far as sexual assault. And these are kids that would have never come to the staff and felt comfortable talking about their home life so early in the 9th grade until they got to know us, where they instantly bonded with the peer leaders because the peer leaders they saw as friends and not just as the man, so to say. So the effects on culture, on scholastics, on attendance, it's just been off the charts.